Hey guys, Arwen here. So for today's reading, it's already downloaded into my head that the message of the day is about surrender. It's about releasing what is not for your highest good, what's not in alignment, and releasing the things that your ego thinks you need to do, that you need to have, or certain processes that you need to do. So a card that flipped out of the deck is Ghostlands in reversed. And Ghostlands is, what that means to me is kind of being in the hell of your own ego, being in the construct that your ego has created for you, because your ego thinks that you need this and it thinks that you need that, but it's not what your soul is calling you to do. Your soul, which we're just going to let Twinkles embody our soul, what your soul is calling you to do is something completely different. When you are putting all of your energy in the things your ego is telling you to do, you don't have any room for your soul. You don't have any room for your divine light. You don't have any room for what you're even supposed to do here on the planet. And we have all of these programs and constructs that we must do these certain things, and they're just like embedded so deeply in us, and they're embedded in all the people around us. Because if you try to do something outside of this embedded construct that's going on in the matrix, people have very interesting reactions to you. I know because I'm going through this right now. And it's so interesting about how many people have these deep-rooted, deep-seated like ideas and processes about, for instance, housing and owning property and such, right? And I'm just like noticing everybody's I don't know if rejection is the word, but lots of people are rejecting my choice. But I'm like, dude, it's soul aligned. I'm doing it because it's soul aligned. Like, I literally don't care what you think about it. So, you know, there's all sorts of things that are deeply embedded. Like needing to get specific, needing to go to college, needing to learn. It's not needing to go to college. What is the program? The program is you don't know the answer. You need to find it from someone outside of you. You need to find it from other people. You need to get a degree. You need to have someone else qualify you for this thing. If you don't, then you're not allowed to teach it and you're not good enough, and so somebody else outside of you has to decree that you can do the thing. And that's just like not true. Your innate abilities are enough. Your innate, like the things that you are good at, the things that, the gifts that were given to you for a reason. And those things are they're for you to carry out your path on the planet. Like, you were given these special things, these special gifts, so that you could live out your life purpose, so you could be fulfilled, so you could be happy. And no, you don't need all these things that the Matrix says that you need. I realize I haven't read a single card yet, we're gonna get there. You don't need all these things that the Matrix says that you need in order to be happy, in order to be successful, in order to be fulfilled. Because your definition of fulfillment might not even be what society says you need in order to be fulfilled. In fact, if you're watching this video, it's probably not. It's probably not. You probably don't want to work a regular Matrix job. You probably don't want to have all the crap and all the stuff that everybody has. You probably don't want to go do the same things that everybody else is doing and just do it over and over and over. It's just monotonous and it's boring and it's not fun, right? So, like, you're not here to live a 3D Matrix boring life. If you've randomly found this video, it's because that's not meant for you. And it's never going to make you happy. And listening to what all the people around you think that you need to do in order to like fulfill these, be a servant of the Matrix is never going to make you happy. It's not going to make you happy, right? So you have to surrender these ideas. This is where the surrender is coming in. You have to surrender these ideas that you have to follow the leader, that you have to follow, like, stop following the leader, stop following the Matrix, stop following what other people tell you to, and it's got to come from inside. Like, when it comes from inside, it's authentic and it's true, and it will lead you in the correct way. It will lead you to your most highest optimal timeline, because you'll be listening to yourself. You'll be feeling inside of you what you need to be doing on a daily basis, right? And the way to do that, at least from my experience right now, is moment by moment, like asking, what is the most divine aligned thing for me to do right now? What is the most divine aligned thing for me to do right now? And I'm also hearing in my mind, like, don't make this more complicated than it is, right? Because we could get all all rah, right, about the whole thing and be like, I know, but it's so hard to get out of this, and there's so much going on, and I have so much that I have to do, and and it's like, no, you really only need to just like follow your soul. That's it. Now, might that be a multi-month process of rearranging things, letting go of things that don't serve you, choosing making new choices? Yeah, for sure, totally could be, definitely. But being a slave to the matrix is never making me happy. Okay, so what do we have here? We have unexpected visitors, golden palace, and spark. All right, so these unexpected visitors, I feel like this could be a couple of things. I feel like this could be unexpected events too. So it might be new people in your reality. This could be, I don't know if this is, for a very small percentage of you, maybe like 20%, you're going to meet somebody new that's from some other place doing something really cool, right? Maybe they're at the edge of your friend group. Maybe you meet them when you're out socializing or something, right? For another like 35% of you, it's the people that are on YouTube or the people that are on some sort of social media platform that like are showing you a different alternative, a different way that you could live your life or you could do things, and it could bring in this like new energy. They're really wanting you to focus on this like new energy. And the next card is Golden Palace. Like you have access to living in a way that is in alignment with your soul. And allowing a new energy is the key to allowing that to happen. A lot of the ways that can happen is through new people. These people can be online. You can allow yourself to receive the brightness and the light from the people that you're watching on YouTube, right? Or it could be someone that you physically meet. For a very small percentage of you, maybe like 10 or 12%. The unexpected visitor is like a spirit guide, or maybe someone that you connect to in shamanic realms and you like develop a relationship with, like sort of ascended master type being that can help you move forward. You can move forward in all of these ways. The next card is spark. So allow that spark to like grow in you. And in this card, she's playing music. She's doing the thing that she loves. Doing the thing that you love always puts you on the highest timeline. Doing the thing that it sparks your passion and makes you feel immense joy always puts you on the highest timeline, right? The thing that you do where you feel like time stops, that's the thing. That's the aligned thing, right? That's how you know it's in soul alignment. It feels like time stops. When I do energy work, when I do cards, and when I'm on the river, time stops, right? Like doing this right now, this is enthralling for me. I just love this. So the thing you could do for hours and hours and hours and not even notice that 4 or 5, 6, 7, or 10 hours have passed, it's because you're soul aligned. It's giving you energy. You're feeling excited. You're feeling full of vitality. So I'm hearing that like even if you have a job where you're doing all these things that you don't want to do all the time, you have all these responsibilities that you don't want, you have to make time for the thing that sparks joy, because that's going to put you on your highest timeline. Because then you're receiving energy, then you're bringing this like joy, life force, vibrant energy into your body, right? And then you're cascading out, and all your timelines are syncing with that joy, they're syncing with that happiness, right? Whereas when you're only doing the things you have to do and you should do all day long, you're not in that highest timeline, right? What you're saying to the universe on an energetic level is, I don't have what I need, things aren't working. But when you're doing your joy and the thing you love, what you're saying to the universe is, I have everything I need, and I'm so enthralled, and I'm so happy, and then more things that you need come to you, right? That's how you get out of your circumstances. That's how you get out of your circumstances. You bring in new energy. You bring in new opportunities. How you do that is you get really happy, because when you're really happy, you click onto a higher timeline. When you're in that higher timeline, the opportunities are up there. And then suddenly they're right here. And then they're coming at you because you're vibrating and you're accessing those new timelines and it's coming in. Right? This is how you change things. But when you're down here and you're doing the things you need to do because you feel like you have to do them, when you're doing that, you're not a vibrational match to new energy coming in. You're not a vibrational match to solutions. You're a vibrational match to sadness. This isn't working. Why is this so hard? You're being in struggle energy, right? But when you're doing the thing that's enthralling and that you love, You're not in struggle energy, you're in flow energy. And the more you're in flow, the more you create flow. The more you focus on flow, the more you create flow, the more you bring in flow, and the more easier and flowier, and then your life starts to go click, 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 click. And then suddenly these amazing opportunities are like coming to you. You're meeting new people, you're having divine ideas. None of that stuff happens when you're down here being sad girl, okay? You've got to be like, up here, doing the thing that makes you so happy. Like, I go to the pool constantly. Love lying in the sun, moving around in the water. I'm just like so happy. I know that puts me in divine abundance. That puts me on all the fields of cascading things working out in the most magical, perfect way. And that is how you access your highest timeline. So, storm fields are created when you follow what other people tell you to do, right? It's not like your soul doesn't lead you into storm fields, okay? Your ego leads you into storm fields. So if things are happening that are like hard or like difficult, it's not because somebody wants you to suffer, okay? It's not because you're bad. There's nothing wrong with you. There's nothing wrong with you. You just did the thing that you thought would make you safe. You were just listening to your ego, and that's all that it is. That's all that it is. I don't know who needs to hear this, but you've got to stop beating yourself up for like choices that you've made that you felt were wrong or that made life difficult for you. Maybe you took on a burden you shouldn't have taken on. And they're like I just want you to know, like, it's okay. It's okay. Like, literally, these things will be lifted from you if you just choose that you get to receive. You deserve to receive, and you just focus every day on that, like, highest timeline happy thing. Magic is going to happen. Things are going to shift and change. And the thing that's probably going to shift and change most is you, because you're going to suddenly be like, oh, well, of course I deserve to be happy. Of course I deserve to, like, things deserve to work out. Look at this world, this card. Stop trying to carry the world on your shoulders, right? Just, like, let it go. Like, forgive yourself. Forgive yourself. If you need to do a forgiveness exercise, forgive yourself. Let your feelings out. A little bit of faith goes a long way. Check in with your body and release the tension you are carrying. Okay. This is a message. Don't repress your emotions. You've got to let these things out. If you feel upset about things going on, whatever, you just, like, let it out. And I'm not saying to wallow, don't wallow, right? But, like, discharge it and, like, let it go. Do things that soothe your body. Do things that relax you. Like, give yourself permission to stretch, even if it's just 15 minutes. Like, you don't necessarily need to do it for an hour. Like, just whatever you can do. Center yourself. I do this when I get in the car now. I center myself and I breathe and I put an angel at every corner of the car, right? Pull all my energy into the car and pray and ask for divine perfect travels wherever I'm going, and I arrive there safely and everything's great. You know, and like that works for me. I like to do that. And it also brings my energy to the present before I start the car and drive away. So little practices like that. Come back to yourself. Surrender to your full power. Surrender to wonder and awe. Surrender to the wisdom of your body. Here we have 2 cards about checking with your body. I feel like maybe you should be checking in your body multiple times a day, like constantly, maybe multiple times an hour. Maybe putting a reminder on your phone would be a really good idea. Hey, check in with your body, check in with your body. Right? Because if you're living a life where you're doing all sorts of things that you don't really want to be doing, you kind of dissociate a little bit and you're not, like, really in your body, you're not really feeling what's going on. And if you're not feeling what's going on, then you can't feel what you need to be doing, and you can't feel what your soul is telling you to do. So being in your body is, like, super critical. I think, you know, check into how you're actually feeling. Check into what you're actually needing. I think you're going to be pleasantly surprised that, like, a lot of the messages I get when I check in with my body are really simple things, like go eat lunch in the park. You know, just, I mean, they're not like some grand thing. My ego has a multi-step 77 process thing in order to get there. Your heart does not. Your heart's so, like, real simple. Your heart's like, oh, call this friend. Call this friend, see if they want to go to Goodwill. You know what I mean? Your heart says simple things like that. It's never complex. Don't dim to fit in. How are you dimming your light to fit in? What is the thing that you really want to do that you're not doing because you think your parents won't approve, your friends won't approve, your coworkers won't approve? Fill in the blank. Like, even something simple. Is there like a certain way you want to dress? Do you want to bring certain colors in your wardrobe? Is there something you've been thinking about, like you want to change about your room, or you just want to like make it your space different somehow and you're not doing it? This is the call to like do it. Like it's your space. Like do what you want to do. And the next card is play, have fun, celebrate. Don't be too serious. Like this too shall pass. Bring in joy. Be with your friends. Right? Make sure, like have a game night, have a movie night, go for a hike with your friends. Try to get everybody together and do group activities, you know, do stuff like that. Like really try to bring in the community and the vibe and the joy. That will get your energy also in your highest timeline, because we're made to thrive. We're made to be with our friends and be happy with our friends and like just like share, and it's like it's so important. So really make sure to bring community in. Bring more joy in. Do the things that you love to do that just make you so happy. Be present. Be in your body. And really feel what it is that you need. Surrender to the wisdom of your body. Your body holds the key. Twinkles is back, but now he's decided to lay on the floor. He is always in his body. He's not having a problem, so you should definitely be more like the cat. Be in your body. Okay, guys. Thank you all so much. I'll see you for another video. Bye. Oh, I always do that. The cards that I used are Messages of Cosmic, The Power of Surrender, the Enchanted Map, and then Work Your Light.